Hi again, everyone. As I promised, second audio. Sorry about that. I wish I could have gotten it all on one, but there's a lot to talk about this week. So, first of all, I wanted to give some feedback on our class reflections this week. Thank you all for being so honest and for the suggestions that you made. I really want to take those to heart, and I kind of believe in doing a majority rules sort of thing in my classes. So some of the suggestions were that instead of making the initial post on discussion board due on Wednesdays, some students felt that was a bit too early. And, I thinking about it, I could go either way on it. So one of the thoughts I had is that we could make the initial post due on Fridays and then your responses due on Saturdays. So I would love to hear your feedback on that. I will go with majority on that one. And also on the subject of the discussion boards, there were quite a few students that felt like some of the discussion board posts lacked depth. And I do have to agree. I feel like, as we're getting into week 4, we're really getting into the guts of the class. Many of us are just kind of going through the motions. So what I have decided to do is to award up to 5 points for your initial post and up to 5 points for each of your responses. As you can see, I've got that in this week's discussion board already. This week we will still go ahead and have that initial post due on Wednesday until I hear back from everyone. What I'm hoping this points difference will cause is maybe eliciting some stronger opinions and some more of a thought process going into these posts rather than just going through the motions. I know we've got so much to cover in this class, and sometimes it can get overwhelming, but since we have to use the discussion boards in lieu of meeting inside of a classroom, let's make it more substantial and make it more in depth and really put some effort into it and elicit some strong opinions. Other suggestions I had, one of the things that caused quite a bit of concern for many students, you hear me talk about the final exam. Everyone wants to know, when is our exam? Are we going to have an exam? So here is the final answer on the exam front. The only exam in this class will be the final exam, the final week of class. I am not going to do a midterm. There still may be periodic quizzes. If those happen, those will be due on Sundays instead of Fridays like last time. But please do not stress out about there being a bunch of exams in this class. They're very time consuming to write. I think you've realized by now that I'm not the type of instructor that likes to stand up and lecture and then make you regurgitate the answers on a quiz or on a test. So please rest easy. The only test in this class will be in our final week of class in December. So that answers that question. I was trying to think if there was anything else that people were concerned about. I think that was it. If there's anything else, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts on moving that initial post day to Friday. I'm completely open to that. I do appreciate the comments on the matching questions this week. I agree, they were so much easier in that format, despite the fact that they almost caused me to have a complete meltdown last Sunday as I was inputting them, and it's quite a process. It's a lot of work on the front end, but it's really worth it for the students and even grading purposes. So selfishly, that's how I'm going to keep doing it rather than put it in a Word document. So I think that covers the main points of our class reflections. I really thank you all for your honesty and for your thoughtfulness in letting me know things that can be changed. I am really, really open to ideas. I hope you guys have realized that by now. We're in week 5. You know that I am more about quality than quantity. Let's really try to pay attention to those discussion boards and put a lot of thought into them. Just imagine having to come to class and speak up. So that's That's really how we're going to be looking at that from this point on. As always, any questions, please feel free to email me. I feel like I'm pretty good at getting back to emails in a timely manner. I will tell you that things are really ramping up in my primary job as an advisor, so it's going to start getting crazy as registration starts getting closer. So there may be a little bit of a delay in those email responses. I will always check the Ask My Instructor link on Blackboard on a daily basis as well. So either way, hopefully I will get back to you in a timely manner. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts about the discussion board and seeing how we progress from this point on. Have a great weekend, everyone, and I will see you on the boards on Monday. Thanks.